This period brought to you by the all-new Toyota Camry, made from 30 years of our most brilliant thinking.
Welcome back to Detroit, Joe Louis Arena. Tonight, Canucks taking on the Wings. Don't forget to play Safeway's $1 million score and win. Any Vancouver player scores 5 goals in tonight's game. Wendy Ma of Delta could win $1 million. The men who will call this game for you, John Shorthouse and John Garrett. Fellas, take it away.
Murph, thanks. It's the first of 11 back-to-backs for the Canucks this season. And last year in the second half, they were 8-1-2 in those consecutive games. Jimmy Howard gets the call for Detroit. Consecutive 37-win seasons for him. He's 1-0 to start the year, as is the man at the other end. Game 4 of the season, the starts are even, 2 apiece. Corey Schneider goes after Roberto Luongo took the loss last night in Philadelphia. Daniel Sedin had the winning goal last time here in Detroit. That was back March 23rd of last season. And he'll likely see a lot of Nicholas Lidstrom, who had his hands full with the Sedins last year. Lidstrom was -5 in the 4 games played against the Vancouver Canucks. He starts with Ian White, Zetterberg, Datsuk, and Cleary up front. Canucks have their top line with Hamhuis and Bieksa on defense. And underway with Bieksa at center. Chipping the puck down into Detroit territory. Alex Burrows moves in on Lidstrom, gives him a jolt along the boards. Daniel Sedin in the far corner gets the puck to Henrik, back to Hamhuis. One-timer stopped by Howard. It was a bit of a knuckler, but Howard able to track it and hang on for the early whistle.
Well, and through a crowd, Alain Vigneault in back-to-back games, and you can see the lineup change. When you say changes, I guess Corey Schneider would be the other change. But Detroit's had 5 days off. And I think that they want to play. You get early in the season, Detroit's healthy for a change, and that 5 days off is a long time.
Lineup juggling for the Canucks. Cody Hodgson out for this face-off. Has Hansen and Higgins on his flanks. Val Filppula with the puck, skates to center on the left wing, gets to the Vancouver line. Drag move and a wrist shot. And that one fluttered through to Schneider, and he's got his first touch of the night.
And Mike Babcock looks on, and he talked about his players being tired of practice, and you go through training camp and you're eager to get the season going, and then you play 2 games and then you get 5 days off. It's a long, long time. They have a real easy schedule. Their first 14 games, they play 10 teams that look like they won't make the playoffs. The usual Columbus, Colorado, Minnesota 3 times in their first 14 games. I'm picking, yes, after 2 or 3 games, I'm picking teams that aren't going to make the playoffs. But you look at their schedule for the first 14 games, and Detroit's got Minnesota 3 times. They've got Columbus twice. They've got Colorado twice. Calgary, Edmonton, Ottawa. A pretty easy schedule if you're looking at teams that you would think are going to be in the Stanley Cup playoffs and playing into late May.
Well, I sincerely hope that tonight's opponent is one of the 4 you're counting in the other category.
Yes.
Canucks trying to get the puck out of their own zone. Andrew Ebbett, number 25, his first shift for Vancouver, between Marco Sturm and Michael Samuelsson. And here comes Sturm with the puck to center. Samuelsson taken down. There'll be a penalty to Detroit. Sturm moves in. He shoots, and Howard way out to challenge, makes the save. But the Canucks will go to the power play as Samuelsson was dumped in the neutral zone.
Well, and that kind of speed that we've been hoping from Marco Sturm, we saw on the rush. Michael Samuelsson jumps up and draws the penalty. It looked like a mini 3-on-2. And Kindle takes his man. Now here's the 3-on-2, and you can see Kindle gets tied up and Samuelson's by him, so he takes the interference penalty.
For the first time this season, the Canucks get the game's first power play. First period power plays 9-2 in favor of their opponents. There's a shot by Edler, didn't get through. Rebound, and Samuelsson tested Howard from a sharp angle. Puck comes to the near side. Henrik Sedin looking in front, and Burrows couldn't get a shot away. I don't know if the pass was blocked, but it looked like he was going to have a tap in.
It was picked off by Nick Kronwall. Good stick by Kronwall in that passing lane.
90 seconds to go in the power play. Canucks, their patented entry. Although Henrik wasn't able to make the play to the side he normally does, and the dump in was intercepted and shot down the ice. Minute 20 to go in the minor penalty. Jakob Kindl. Daniel Sedin in on the left wing. Flips the puck down for Henrik. Burrows there to help out. Swings the puck to the right point to Alex Edler. Edler to Daniel Sedin. Henrik takes his pass. Fires back to Samuelsson. Henrik under pressure. Two wings on him. He loses the puck, and Darren Helm is going to try to get around Samuelsson, but the forward on the point was able to make the defensive play. 45 seconds remaining in the Vancouver power play, as the Canucks look to score first for the first time this season. Scored first 49 times last year, fourth best in the NHL. Chris Higgins, couple of goals already this year, has the puck on the left wing. Cody Hodgson to the blue line. Handhughes to Bieksa. Kevin Bieksa, and a redirect by Higgins is stopped by the blocker of Jimmy Howard. And the referee thought about calling a penalty there. Play goes on. Sturm with a slap shot. Trickles through. Hodgson on the rebound, hit the side of the net. Hodgson hooks the puck to the left point to Handhughes. He puts it in front. That's blocked. Here's Sturm on the rebound. Stopped by Howard. Loose puck. They jam, and Howard can't cover up. Penalty's over. Eriksson gets the puck ahead, and here's Abdelkader for Detroit. So the second unit with a little more pressure than the top unit once it got set up, but they couldn't beat Jimmy Howard. No score, 3:20 in. And a steal in the Detroit zone, a centering pass for Dale Weiss after Malhotra picked up the puck, but they couldn't connect. Weiss from the other side dumps the puck behind the net. Cronwall picks it up. He's bodied by Maxime Lapierre. Sammy Salo with a good read at center to intercept, and he dumps the puck back in. Malhotra for Weiss, tied up by Cronwall. White tips the puck free. Datsuk throws it ahead for Zetterberg, but he couldn't knock it down. Sammy Salo ahead to Weiss, the end of his shift. He chips the puck in and hustles to the bench as we hit the 4-minute mark of a scoreless first period. Henrik Sedin steals the puck. His centering pass was blocked. Brad Stewart advances the puck. Canucks send it quickly the other way. Henrik, nice pass. Daniel on the backhand, and a blocker saved by Howard. Best start of the season for the Canucks, but nothing to show for it. Puck dumped in on Schneider, and he had to be careful with the active boards. Hoodler plays the puck to the side. Johan Franzen is there. Filppula puts the puck in front. Hoodler tipped it. Franzen on the rebound, stopped by Schneider, and he grabs a loose puck. Franzen fired that one quickly, but Corey Schneider was in perfect position.
Well, the shots are 5-2, and that's something the Canucks have really had trouble in the first periods, is being outshot. Here's a good save by Jimmy Howard on the tip in by Chris Higgins. And you get traffic in front, and you can see Higgins is there. Jimmy Howard can't find it. Look at this pass. Henrik to Daniel, a blind pass, and that saved by Howard off the block. Corey Schneider very sharp, in tight, and able to control the rebound.
Handhughes gets the puck ahead to Ebbett. Tried to relay to Michael Samuelsson. That was broken up. Samuelsson continues to fight for the puck. Ebbett as well. But it's the Wings coming up with it. Holmstrom slides it deep into the Vancouver zone. Taken down by Handhughes. There'll be a Vancouver penalty. They kind of bear hugged each other, but Handhughes got in his way. I think it's Handhughes and not Holmstrom, and the Wings will go to the power play.
I think it is too, as Holmstrom took that 2 steps to the inside, and I think it's probably going to be called interference or holding, as Dan Handhughes has one hand on the stick. Holmstrom makes sure that everybody notices. You can see Holmstrom's hands are right around Handhughes' head. And Holmstrom, as he does so often, draws the penalty.
All right, hold your breath when I give you this stat. Wings are 0 for 9 on the power play to start the season. Canucks will try to extend the misery, and they get an early clear. Detroit last year with the man advantage was 5th best in the NHL at 22.3%. Franzen brings the puck in. Poke check, though, and the Wings have to regroup at center. Cleary for Franzen. Again, it's knocked away, and here comes Hansen the other way short-handed. Hansen in on Cronwall with a wrist shot that was blocked by Cronwall. Hansen on his own rebound, and Howard got the tip of the glove on that one. Cronwall to Hoodler, who chips the puck in and charges after it in the corner. Keith Ballard is there. He's hit. Bieksa comes over to help out, and he backhands the puck up the middle and down the ice. Minute 10 to go in the penalty to Dan Handhughes, who would be out there with Bieksa under normal circumstances, but Ballard takes his spot with the Wings moving out. Datsuk at center. One-touch pass, and the puck is thrown ahead. Played in by White. Ballard faked shooting it out. Makes a nice play to Bieksa. He's got time and space and a clear down in the Red Wing zone.
Keith Fowler doing a nice job replacing Dan Hanius. He and Bieksa, good communication and an easy exit shorthanded.
Salo and Edler out there now as Datsuk moves in, sifting his way through. Now centers the puck. It's poked wide as Holmstrom reached out to redirect that one. Lidstrom with a long shot, and that went wide of the goal. Holmstrom to the side of the net. Zetterberg goes behind. Tried to come out on the backhand. He was checked. And the Canucks clear the puck again with 20 seconds to go in the penalty to Dan Hanius. Howard out to cut the puck up above the goal line and slides it around to Lidstrom. 10 seconds to go on the man advantage. Schneider turns that one over the glass, and there'll be a face-off in the Vancouver zone.
The Canucks doing a good job standing up at the blue line. It creates a turnover for Jannik Hansen. Tries to use Kronwall as a screen, but Kronwall does a nice job blocking the shot, gets his own rebound. I think that probably would have gone wide anyway, John, but Jimmy Howard followed it very well and got the glove on.
Jannik Hansen, who had one of the Canucks' 6 shorthanded goals last year. Lapierre, one last clear. Hanius is back into the game, and both teams are 0 for 1 on the power play, and we got a fight. Lapierre has dropped the gloves, and he's taking lefts from Abdelkader. Didn't see what precipitated that. But this game heats up a bit at the 7-minute mark of the first period. Justin Abdelkader getting quite the hand here in Detroit. Maybe they're just upset that the curtain blog ceased to exist today. Canucks and the Wings are scoreless. Guest Trevor Linden. Breakfast television weekdays 5:30 to 9 on City TV.
He's a lot of women's #1 guest. I know my wife would dump me in a heartbeat for Trevor Linden.
You saw in the corner, Abdelkader bumping Lapierre.
Max ended up covering up pretty quickly as Abdelkader had the left hand free.
Teams remain at full strength as those two sit. Daniel Sedin fishing for the puck in the blue line. Daniel finds some room, pass blocked, and the Wings get the puck to center. Dan Cleary after the puck hit by Dan Hanius. Stealing at center is Datsuk with a quick stick, and he's in. Cleary takes the draw pass, backhander, stick save Schneider, and he got the rebound as well. Puck thrown back, White with a blast. Schneider stopped that, and the Canucks ice the puck. Pressure around the Vancouver goal, and they'll take the whistle and the face-off in their zone.
Well, one of the big differences in this Detroit team this year is they're healthy to start the season, and I think that's when you get Zetterberg and Datsuk healthy, they just make magic. Look at this move at the blue line, and all of a sudden the rush with the defenseman jumping up into the play, and you've got Dan Cleary going to the net hard. It creates a lot of scoring chances.
Schneider gets another whistle right off the draw, so the Canucks can make a change. No score, nearing the 8-minute mark, first period.
And Mike Babcock matches Alain Vigneault's change.
Darren Helm will take the draw against Manny Malhotra.
What did you think of Todd Bertuzzi describing Darren Helm just too fast for his own good?
Interesting.
Yes.
Manny Malhotra gets the puck ahead to Jannik Hansen. It is what it is, John.
It is what it is. He's too fast.
Jakob Kindl starts the rush to center. Bertuzzi tips the puck in. Helm, first man in. Well, he got in there quickly. Bertuzzi trying to help out. Two Wings on one Canuck. Edler's lost his stick to make matters worse, and the Wings come out with the puck. Helm to Drew Miller, and now Bertuzzi. Pass blocked. And Sturm sends the puck ahead. Couldn't get it deep, though, and the Wings trying to turn it back, but Ebbett able to intercept that one and get the puck in behind the Red Wing goal. Here's Johan Franzen, right up the middle. Now a drop pass and a quick shot by Hudler, missed on the short side. Chris Tanev back in the lineup, taking the place of Andrew Alberts, and the puck out of play at the Vancouver bench.
It wasn't too long ago these two teams last met. March 23rd in the spring, in fact. A 2-1 win for the Canucks. Daniel Sedin had both goals for the visitors. Roberto Luongo very strong in net. 39 saves he put up in that victory, which was 2-1.
Canucks 2-0-2 against the Wings last year. And looking to inch back above 500 on this season with the record of 1-1-1. Wings 2-0 out of the gate. Cody Hodgson. Nice move in the corner. Hodgson puts it in front, and Weiss couldn't knock that puck out of the air. Ballard to the blue line, slap shot, didn't get through. Puck winds up in the corner. Hodgson taken down, to be a penalty to Franzen. Good shift for Cody Hodgson, and he helps put his team on the power play.
Cody Hodgson in the corner. Little pull move on Kronwall, but the puck is deflected, and Weiss can't make the contact. Johan Franzen has the stick between the legs. Can opener action and ends up in the penalty box.
Face-off will be in the Detroit zone with the commencement of the power play. And the Canucks get their second opportunity to open the scoring. Daniel Sedin checked by Jonathan Ericsson. The Red Wings get the puck down the ice. Here's a steal. Cleary on the backhand, and a blocker saved by Schneider. Henrik Sedin trying to come up with a puck. Cleary hounding him from behind, but Henrik now brings the puck to center. Gets in on the left wing. Nice pass to Burrows. Around for Daniel Sedin. Lets the puck go to the blue line to Samuelsson. Daniel, top of the circle. Henrik. Samuelsson, quick shot. Daniel on the rebound. Into the glove of Howard, who got a quick whistle. But a nice stop off Daniel Sedin.
Well, and you can see the Detroit Red Wings, they don't want to commit to Henrik and Daniel Sedin, and that creates so much open room, and there's the chance for Daniel in tight. Dan Cleary on Alex Edler peels it off, but Corey Schneider right there to make the save.
Kevin Bieksa back for the puck. Dumps the puck in. Cody Hodgson feeds the blue line. Bieksa has some room. Minute to go on the power play. Bieksa with a one-timer, blocked by Miller. Hodgson gets the puck, puts it in front, hoping for a redirect from Sturm, but he couldn't make contact, and the Wings get the puck and whistle it down the ice. Top unit for Vancouver back on. We're past the halfway mark of the first period. Canucks have 40 seconds left, and the penalty to Johan Franzen for interference. Edler onto the left wing, gets a return pass, chopped at that puck, broke his stick. Second broken stick of the period for Alex Edler. Hope he brought enough on a 4-game trip.
Yes. Had a couple in Columbus do the same thing on him.
Alex Burrows, look out. Filppula was hoping to strip him of the puck, but Burrows carries on. Thrown across, deflected to the blue line. Edler with a new stick. Henrik Sedin under pressure. Checked off the puck, and here come the Wings. Franzen steps out of the box. Filppula in on the right wing with a wrist shot, blocked by Michael Samuelsson. Canucks still with just one defenseman on the ice, and the Wings are back to full strength. This could be problematic. Samuelsson will gut it out there as a right side defenseman, but the Canucks want to change as quickly as they can. Wings won't give them the puck. Kindle. Long shot. Schneider's got it. And an important whistle there. Canucks will get a breather and a change in a scoreless game from Joe Louis Arena in Detroit.
Canucks TV presents Young Stars Big Dreams. Follow 3 future Canucks through the Young Stars tourney held in Penticton in early September. The show also includes a profile of Craig McTavish, who is of course the head coach of Vancouver's AHL affiliate in Chicago. The show airs Sunday, October 16th at 9 p.m. on Sportsnet Pacific.
I enjoyed my trip to Penticton for the Young Stars tournament. That really is an exciting event, a chance for the young players to get to play against opposition their own age.
It's been a hit. I think more teams are going to look at doing it that way. Hoodler and Ballard were scoring off a bit before the drop of the puck. Dale Weiss trying to get it ahead. That was blocked. Salo around for Ballard. Kindle holds the puck in. Canucks will try for a third time to move it. Salo overskated it. And the Wings doing a good job blocking the attempted breakouts. Another chance for Ebbett, and he's got room. Finds Ballard, who skates the puck to center. Keith Ballard with a bouncer into the corner. Kindle there, hit by Weiss. Ebbett's after the puck. He's bodied by Bertuzzi, and Hoodler finds Eriksson. Poke check by Malhotra. Canucks change as the Wings start out. Saw Ballard and Salo, and now Edler and Tannen. Howard lost his stick trying to poke that puck to the corner, but the Wings are able to get it out. And Cleary from center dumps the puck into the Vancouver zone. Here's Kronwall dumping the puck to the far corner. Datsyuk making moves on Edler. Fans like that. Canucks take the puck away though, and Hobson's able to poke it out to center. Just under 7 minutes left, first period, no score. Zetterberg comes out with the puck. Henrik Zetterberg passes into the middle. Hoodler to Kronwall. Hoodler. Here's Datsyuk, checked by Bieksa. Higgins got the puck to center, played back in offside of the Wings tag up. Here's a breakaway pass. Kevin Bieksa ahead of the play with a shot stopped by Howard, and then he stopped Ebbett on the rebound, who was able to muscle the puck back towards the goal. Canucks ice the puck, and back goes Lidstrom to get the whistle.
That was the old sleeper play by Kevin Bieksa. He got ahead of the play and stayed there. Here's Kevin Bieksa, and watch how long he stays at the far blue line. He's a defenseman, gets a breakaway pass, and Ebbett off the bench has a chance on the rebound, and Jimmy Howard very sharp again.
Bieksa has to stay out. He had a fairly lengthy shift and expended some energy on that rush, but now the Wings are taking their sweet time, so the Canucks get a little extra rest here before the faceoff. Lidstrom poked the puck down the boards. Ebbett took it away. Bieksa carries to center. Able to gain the red and dump the puck in. I guess his shift wasn't that long because he's staying out. Hamhuis cuts wide on the backhand. Turns to the puck, puts it in front, winds up on the far side. Henrik Sedin is there. Stern behind the net. Samuelsson is having his stick held. Darren Helm comes up with the puck. Samuelsson steps into him. But Ian White is able to pick up the puck and skate it ahead. Helm on the left wing. Poke check by Bieksa. Henrik tried to get the puck out quickly. Stays in the zone. Helm across the slot. Dishes off. Bertuzzi with a drive, and Schneider made the save. Here come the Sedins. Daniel overskated the puck. Henrik picks it up though. He's poke checked. It's a little scrambly right now as Ballard takes the puck back and pokes it into Red Wing territory. Wings shoot it right back out. Waiting is Chris Tannen.
Coach has talked about both these teams being puck possession teams, and you can see the turnovers where they try and make that little extra move to maintain control of the puck.
Lapierre gets in first to pick up the puck behind the Red Wing goal. 4.5 minutes left, first period, no score. Filppula hustles to the puck. Weiss is on him and gives him a good ride. That allows the Canucks to hold the puck in. Malhotra with a quick shot, blocked by Kronwall, and he headmans the puck to Jiri Hudler. Across to Eriksson. And the Wings change as he passes back to Kronwall. Brad Stewart to Nicholas Kronwall, and ahead to Holmstrom, whose chip in is intercepted by Tanev. He sends the puck the other way, and that'll be right on Howard. Jimmy Howard over to Nicholas Kronwall. Hansen trying to hold the puck in the zone as he was working on Corey Emerton. Emerton picks up the puck. First full year with the Wings, assuming he's here to stay. Played 2 games for Detroit last year, 3 years in Grand Rapids. Drew Miller tips the puck in, and Emerton moves in on the forecheck. Salo's on him. Hodgson back to help out. He's checked in the corner. Puck now comes free to Higgins, who can't move it out on the other number 20, Drew Miller. Emerton with a centering pass. And the Canucks, Higgins finally able to clear the zone. Lidstrom sends it back in. Hughes takes the ricochet and looks up ice. Lifts the puck to the Red Wing blue line. Lidstrom takes control there. Nice pass ahead. But Zetterberg couldn't take it cleanly as the Canucks were changing, and he and Datsuk had a chance to break in. Samuelsson clears the zone. Canucks, too many men on the ice. Linesman's going to call it.
Going to call.
Canucks on a sloppy change. And when we come back, the Wings will have their second power play.
This period brought to you by the all-new Toyota Camry, made from 30 years of our most brilliant thinking.
Cody Hodgson serving the bench minor for too many men on the ice. Detroit back to the power play.
And you can see anytime this happens right by the bench, and look at the players. Okay, there's 6 guys, but Alex Burrows still has one hand on the board. And you say, okay, is he on the ice participating? He still had his hand on the board, didn't touch the puck, and he was the 6th guy. But the linesman was right there and counted the men, and too late to argue now.
Seems like anytime the puck is involved, that's when the whistle goes for certain.
Puck never got to Alex Burrows. It got knocked down before it got to him.
Had jumped over too, I think. But Red Wings on the power play. Datsuk brings it in. Brings it around. Malhotra trying to strip Holmstrom of the puck. Datsuk has it. In deep for Zetterberg. Back to Datsuk. Canucks get the puck to the line. Malhotra missed it. Lidstrom with the drive. Wide. Edler at the side. Good thing because Schneider was a little slow coming across. Lapierre chips the puck forward and chases after it, but beating him to it is Ian White. Quickly ahead to Zetterberg, who couldn't take it cleanly. Bieksa finds Hughes, and he's able to send the puck over the head of Lidstrom and all the way down the ice. 1 minute left in the Detroit power play. And just over a minute and a half remaining in a scoreless first period. Shots are 9-8 in favor of Vancouver. Kronwall sends the puck in. And it's off sticks and out. Looks like the faceoff will stay in the Vancouver zone.
Celebrate a timeless tradition, hockey and pasta. Order one of 4 family-sized pastas for only $19.99 for takeout or delivery at bostonpizza.com.
Minute 25 left in the period. Canucks have 45 seconds of penalty killing time left. Hudler at the left point. Kronwall to Franzen, and here's Kronwall with a wrist shot. Schneider, stop that. Wings work to come up with the puck. Bertuzzi gave it away. Now he pulls down Hughes, who from his knees gets the puck to the line, but not out. Bertuzzi across to Hudler, slap pass, and Bieksa tipped that one away from the intended target. Franzen.
That's interference. Todd Bertuzzi is going to get the interference penalty as takes his man down before they get to the puck. I know they're going to say, okay, that's a race for the puck with Manny Malhotra, but
44, 2 minutes
Bertuzzi
interference.
just takes him right there, and you can see they're 5 feet away from the puck. That's interference.
So Bertuzzi takes his team off the power play with 14 seconds left in Vancouver's bench minor.
Puck was right there. You can read Todd's lips. The puck was right there. He was 10 feet away from it. Okay, I'm going to win the race because I'm going to knock the guy down 10 feet away from the puck.
He sits and stews. And the Canucks 4-on-4 win a face-off in the Detroit zone. Edler with a shot kicked out by the left pad of Howard. Here's a lead pass, and the speedy Helm had a chance to get away, but couldn't corral the puck. Canucks back to the power play. Hodgson steps out of the box. 35 seconds remaining in the period. And Vancouver will try to get a late one. Henrik Sedin finds Daniel to the blue line. Edler. Wrist one in front. Puck deflects to Samuelsson on the right wing. 20 seconds left in the first period. Daniel Sedin from the corner. Finds Henrik to the blue line. Edler with room. Samuelsson. Burrows screening in front. Samuelsson cuts to the high slot. Drops off. Edler down low. Henrik. Samuelsson shoots. Block. Daniel stopped by Howard on the rebound. What a save. Sliding to his right.
Now Jimmy Howard gets lucky on this one. I think Stewart gets most of it, as this one ricochets right to Daniel. Here's the shot, and it goes right to Daniel, and he shoots it, and Howard coming back. No, it didn't hit Stewart. It goes right to Daniel, and he's just trying to fire it as quickly as he can. He knows time's running out, and Howard comes across and makes the save.
2.7 seconds left. Canucks pull the goalie. Trying for a late one. Edler with a blast. It was blocked. Rebound. Howard the save. He stopped Daniel Sedin again. Canucks with 6 attackers got 2 clean looks, but couldn't beat Howard as he stopped Daniel, and this first period ends scoreless. Zeros here in Detroit. More to come from Joe Louis after this break.
Entertaining first period from Joe Louis Arena, albeit scoreless. Canucks and Wings entering the second, all tied at 0. First period scoring summary brought to you by Wireless Wave. Love the phone. Canucks out shooting the Wings 12-9, and guys with some fantastic chances, especially late in the period.
Yeah, Dan, the good news is the Canucks still have a chance to open the scoring. Bad news is they had some good chances in the first round and couldn't convert.
Well, they really did, and Jimmy Howard was the big reason. There's a good save off the blocker by Jimmy Howard. He was really quick coming across. He was out on the top of the crease. He was very aggressive, and he, especially on the Sedins. Again, Henrik and Daniel with a good period, and Jimmy Howard right there. Daniel had 2 real good scoring chances right at the end of the period with time running out. Daniel had that chance, and Jimmy Howard stayed right with it.
12 shots, 12 saves for Howard, who may face a few early in the second period because Todd Bertuzzi is still in the penalty box for Detroit.
Ian White talking to Murph about faceoffs and how they got in trouble early in that period. Well, Henrik and Manny Malhotra were 13-1, the two of them in the faceoff circle. And when you're a puck possession team, as these two coaches like to talk about, winning faceoffs is one of the keys.
Minute 5 to go on the Bertuzzi penalty for interference. Manny Malhotra was a perfect 8-0. But he'll start this period on the bench as Henrik looks to win the second period face-off and get the power play moving up the ice. Puck rolls down into Red Wing territory. Brad Stewart hustles back, turns, and is able to drive the puck the length of the ice. Samuelsson delays and now starts out. 45 seconds to go in the Vancouver power play. Samuelsson carries in, doesn't try the drop pass because the Wings got in the way. Here's Edler. Pass for Henrik off the mark. Cronwall chance to intercept. Puck comes behind the net. Stewart chips it free up the near boards. And it's poked past Edler and now brought forward by Helm. 2 forwards back for Vancouver. Wings move in. Cronwall fakes the shot. Now lets it go. And lunging was Schneider as that puck just missed. Edler trapped, and it was Samuelsson and Henrik who were back. 10 seconds to go in the power play. Edler ahead to Kevin Bieksa, deflects the puck behind the net. Howard out, sends it around. Higgins is there for Vancouver, back to Bieksa. Chris Higgins across, nice pass for Hamhuis, but it bounced over his stick. Penalty's over, Bertuzzi's back on. Centering feed, Hansen couldn't jam it home. And here come the Wings. Drew Miller in front for Bertuzzi, he was looking the other way.
And there's the Canucks benches screaming that there was too many men on the ice. Very similar to the one they got called on.
Player jumping on, playing the puck. Action continues, Wings move in, Cleary. Canucks converged on him. Hansen comes up with the puck and is able to flip it out. Vancouver 0 for 3 on the power play in this game. Detroit is 0 for 2. It's scoreless as we approach the 2-minute mark, second period. Datsuk with a spin move, centers the puck. And a penalty coming up, tipped wide by Cleary. I think Datsuk was upended as he made that spin move to the slot. There'll be a tripping call against Vancouver.
Kevin Bieksa is looking up at the Jumbotron as he shakes his head, heading to the penalty box.
Number 3, Vancouver, minor penalty.
And he backs Kevin Bieksa off, and Bieksa just chopped at the puck, but he caught the skates instead. And Detroit, same kind of situation as the Vancouver Canucks. Now there's Nick Lidstrom going off. He's got 1 foot right there, and the player's playing the puck. Very close, very similar.
Manny Malhotra, short-handed, flips the puck to the Red Wing line. Wings knock it down and try to come back quickly. Filppula to Cleary on the right wing. Danny Cleary, blue line feed. Kronwall, pass almost intercepted, but it gets through. The shot stopped by Schneider after it was tipped in front. Nice save on the redirect from Cleary. Salo hammers the puck around, gets it by Kronwall and down the ice. Minute 25 to go on the Bieksa penalty. We're 2.5 minutes into the second period, no score. Hoodler sends the puck in. Hansen goes back, had his stick lifted by Holmstrom as he tried to shoot it around. Kronwall onto the left wing, Franzen. Hoodler at the right point. Franzen, wrist shot, missed. That one whistled past the net. The puck comes off the corner glass and out to center. Kronwall's in again. Filppula in the high slot with a wrist shot, and Schneider calmly made a blocker save. Hamhuis jars the puck free, but the Wings hold it in. Zetterberg from behind the net. Right point, Hoodler's still out there. Down to Zetterberg. Try to return the pass. Higgins got in the way. Now he fights to move the puck out to center. Hamhuis helps out, and he gets it the length of the ice. 25 seconds left in the penalty to Kevin Bieksa. Lidstrom leaves for Datsuk. He chips the puck in and charges in on Ballard. Ballard finds some room in the corner, can't clear past Lidstrom. White with a one-timer, big stop by Schneider. Lidstrom to Zetterberg. He lets it go, and that's off Ballard and wide. Penalty's over. Puck is centered. It deflects to Bieksa's out of the box. He's got Burrows ahead of the play. And Burrows has a breakaway. In on Howard. Stopped by Howard. Behind the play, Ballard is mixing it up with Holmstrom. All that was going on while Burrows moved in on a breakaway, and this game's still scoreless. Bieksa trying to get the puck ahead. Henrik was checked. Helm making moves. Shoots. Left toe save and a rebound over the glass as Darren Helm on the backhand got his own loose puck.
Well, the long pass from Kevin Bieksa to Alex Burrows out of the penalty box. Bieksa gets the pass, gets the puck, makes a perfect pass, and Alex Burrows, it's almost like a penalty shot. He gets a pass, has his head up, and Jimmy Howard stays right with him. And again, that right shoulder up to make the save. Holmstrom and Ballard, and a little pushing, and there's Holmstrom trying to draw that penalty, much like he did with Dan Hamhuis in the first period.
What you're watching there was what was happening as Burrows moved in on the breakaway. Officials allowed play to continue. Howard with a big stop after Schneider had made a few of his own on the Detroit man advantage. Still scoreless, nearing the 5-minute mark, second period. Bertuzzi to the blue line. Eriksson checked. Here comes Weiss with a burst of speed. Dale Weiss is in to the backhand. Stop. Follows up. Can't jam it home. Abdelkader for Detroit. Sends the puck in. Bertuzzi beaten to it by Hamhuis. All of a sudden, this game is full of clear-cut chances. Malhotra tips the puck in deep. Brad Stewart's back foot. Sends it near side. Filppula pressured by Burrows. Stewart again. Leaves for Filppula. To the Vancouver line with speed. Stepped around Hudler. Now Franzen cuts in front. He shoots, and Schneider just got enough of it to steer it wide. Henrik chips the puck out, hoping to spring a 2-on-1, but the Wings hold it in, and Schneider makes another save off Kronwall with Filppula screening. Canucks are 3-on-2. Burrows at center, but we have a whistle. Behind the play, a mix-up. It's Ballard again, this time with Jiri Hudler. Sedins and Burrows were trying to break in 3-on-2.
Both players 2 for roughing. Dale Weiss gets in behind the defense, head down, the puck's rolling, and he never does it well. He does get it to settle down, the little pull on the stick. Doesn't get much of a shot away, and Jimmy Howard again in the save.
For Vancouver, both minor penalties, roughing.
Boy, Corey Schneider's been good. Look at Johan Franzen cut to the middle, and Corey Schneider stays right with him. And Keith Ballard and Jiri Hudler all tied up. Both of them get 2 minutes.
5:42, the time of the coincidental minors, and they'll play 4-a-side for a couple of minutes. Andrew Ebbett in his first game as a Canuck. And had we scored on that chance you just chronicled, John, it would have been his first career goal. Wings bring the puck to center. White to Datsyuk. Sends it around. Zetterberg is along the boards. Checked by Sturm, and Samuelsson does a good job to kick the puck up to his stick, backhands it to the Red Wing line, where ex-teammate Nicholas Lidstrom gloves the puck down. Here comes Pavel Datsyuk to Ian White, towards the net, off the blocker of Schneider. Bieksa chips the puck around. So he was involved in a collision. White steps around Samuelsson. Tries to center. Bieksa got his stick on that. Here's Dan Hamhuis with room. In over the Detroit line. Marco Sturm takes his pass. Puck sent to the blue line. Edler waits because Hamhuis wasn't on the bench yet. They didn't want to go down that road again. Edler now has to chase back for a puck. Pulls away from Johan Franzen. Alex Edler nicely ahead. Cody Hodgson in. Put the puck behind the net. Filppula there. Hodgson had a chance to steal, but Eriksson winds up with the puck for Detroit and fires it across to Stewart. 25 seconds to go in the coincidental penalties. Wings are in. Eriksson one-time attempt. That winds up behind the net. Picked up by Franzen. Centering pass. Sturm intercepts. And Marco Sturm leaves for Saddle along the boards. Now across for Edler. Alex Edler risks the puck in. That deflected off the back of the net. Hansen hustles after the puck, but the Wings are there to clear it to safety, and Cleary starts out. Ahead of the play is Hudler out of the box. Couldn't take the pass. That could have been one-on-one on Schneider. 8 minutes into the second, still no score. Jakob Kindl back for the puck. Hansen on him. Kronwall made a dangerous move in front. Here's Higgins on the backhand, set up by Hodgson, and he couldn't get the shot through. Cody Hodgson again to Higgins. He shoots, stopped by Howard, who was going to dive out and cover up. Bertuzzi took the puck away, and the Canucks steal it back. Bertuzzi now takes it from Higgins and finds Kronwall with room. Helm moves in. Falls down. Bieksa comes up with the puck. He's got a man alone at center. But Kronwall intercepts in front of Alex Burrows. Here come the Wings. Bertuzzi centers, and Abdelkader scores.
Boy, oh boy, as as you said, there's been a lot of chances and those long passes. Both teams have tried them. Both teams, it's worked. And here's another one. Kevin Bieksa tries that long pass, and it turns over. Todd Bertuzzi with a beautiful pass to Abdelkader, left-hand shot, quickly lets it go. Corey Schneider has to come all the way across. It's off the post and in blocker side after the Kevin Bieksa long pass turnover.
Wasn't much room on that short side, but Abdelkader found it for his first of the season. And the Wings make it 4 straight games to start the year that the Canucks have surrendered the opening goal. Abdelkader moves back in. One-time attempt from Datsuk stopped by Schneider, and the Canucks poke the puck out to center. Keith Ballard around for Burrows, can't get the puck out. Zetterberg to Abdelkader. Abdelkader cutting towards the net. Tried to bank one in. White following up. He's checked. After the goal, the Wings have the Canucks on their heels a bit. Henrik Sedin tied up.
Shots here in the second, 9-3 in favor of Detroit. Make it, I should have looked up before I said 11-3 now.
Datsuk. Puck thrown to the blue line. Kindle to the left point. Eriksson with a shot. Schneider swallows it up. And he hangs on for the whistle. This game, with plenty of chances, has a goal. Abdelkader with it, and it's 1-0.
Frozen 4, 2007, 20 seconds left. Abdelkader beating Schneider. Of course, that's Michigan State taking on Boston College. That was the winning goal. And so bad memories, says Corey Schneider.
Schneider's been good in this one.
He was the goalie of the tournament in that, and Abdelkader was the MVP of the tournament in that.
Only goal of the game. Puck sent in from the center. Drew Miller chases after it. Salo takes him into the corner. Now Hocher can't get the puck out, gets another chance. And we'll circle back and leave for Sammy Salo. We're past the halfway mark of the second period. 1-0 Detroit. Edler, head up. And that one deflects into the Red Wing bench off the stick of Thomas Holmstrom. Murph.
Yes, John. Safeway's featured participating product for tonight's game is Folgers Coffee. And with the way this thing's going tonight, you probably want decaffeinated.
Almost had a fight from a couple of over-caffeinated players, Weiss and Kindle.
Well, there's the little shot, Kindle on Weiss after the whistle, and you can see Weiss is ready to go. I don't think there's going to be penalties on this. And you can see the Detroit bench trying to give it to Dale Weiss as he heads to the Canuck bench.
I think you're right. We'll just head to their benches and the game will resume at full strength.
That's one of the areas they'll miss Chris Draper. He was always good at one of those guys from the bench that will always have the good shots to the guys as they were going off.
Chris Tanev, who was on the ice in limited form in the opening period, under 4 minutes of ice time. Out there with Keith Ballard for this ship. Yuri Hudler. Franzen picked off by Samuelson, who tries to break in. Sturm following up. He couldn't pick up the puck, and Hudler sends it the other way. Filppula, drop pass, Franzen. Filppula shoots, he scores! Pretty passing. And the Wings are up a pair.
Boy, just when it looked like the Canucks had a chance on the Franzen giveaway, Franzen came back defensively and did a nice job. And then the Detroit Red Wings, that transition game, here's the turnover. Franzen comes back defensively, does a nice job, and Filppula goes wide, little drop pass to Franzen, and then gets Corey Schneider, doesn't get set on this one, and I don't think Filppula got all of it. It's off the toe of his stick. and the knuckleball beats Corey Schneider, short side, glove side.
Well, Terry Filppula has his first of the season at 10:55. And the Red Wings have the Canucks in a 2-goal deficit.
Franzen is such a shooter, and you're the goaltender, and you watch all the time, and you think he's going to shoot it, and then he feeds off, and you don't have time to get ready, you don't have time to get set, and Filppula is able to find the corner.
Cody Hodgson for Vancouver. Flips one forward. Higgins trying to get around the White. Backhander stopped by Howard, who couldn't cover up. Hodgson banks one in front. Howard looked behind him, but the puck was behind the net. Cody Hodgson from the corner. Backhands one, lines up at the point. Bieksa with a drive. And that one sailed wide of the goal. Jannik Hansen outnumbered. White winds up with the puck ahead to Bertuzzi, and he's able to advance to the Vancouver blue line. Picked up by Helm. Couple of moves and a shot wide of the goal. Abdelkader after the puck. Cleary with a quick shot, and Schneider had to be alert on the short side. Jannik Hansen throws it up the middle, intercepted. Datsuk to the side. Zetterberg was there, couldn't get a shot off. Cleary couldn't get one either. Canucks ice the puck. And back goes Stewart to get the whistle. Again, here's Dan.
John, tickets still available for great Canucks games this month. Be there, Rogers Arena, to see your team play live, including a matchup against last season's playoff rival, the Nashville Predators. To purchase, go to ticketmaster.ca/Canucks or call 1-855-523-6800. There's nothing like being there.
Washington Capitals at the end of the month. Rangers and Eastern teams.
Wings after the icing, set up. Cleary in front, tipped on goal. Schneider with a second save of the glove. Made the first stop, but the second one off Cronwall was a beauty. Wings have potted a pair here in the middle frame, but they almost had a third one right there.
Well, face-offs, and again, this time Detroit wins the face-off. Tip in try and the rebound right there, and Corey Schneider has the big glove out to hang on to that. Canucks lose the face-off. Kevin Bieksa ends up really high, and Cronwall, the point man, sneaks in and has the rebound try.
Wings may be a little slow out of the gate in this game, but picking up steam. Remember, they haven't played since Saturday. Canucks played last night in Philadelphia. Weiss knocked down to the blue line. She tried to move it. Wings send the puck the other way. Dump to the near corner. Ed Luther. His man went down awkwardly. Holmstrom, but he's back up. Puck comes to the point. Eriksson with a drive, and Schneider's got it. Wings are pouring the shots on the Vancouver goal here in this second period.
Now 17-4 in favor of Detroit in this one. Now Landino has such a great record with the Canucks, and his teams have done so well, and it's criticized all the time. And the slow start just adds to that, and until you win the Stanley Cup, I guess you don't get those little grace periods.
15 playoff wins last year. One short of the magic number. Datsuk for Zetterberg. Ballard moves to check him. Burrow's trying to get the puck out. Henrik Sedin's going to get a penalty as he pitchforked Cleary to the ice. And the captain to the penalty box. The Wings go to the power play.
Well, this is just one of those body position ones. Cleary's got body position on Henrik, so he reaches around him, and Cleary takes advantage, goes down, and draws the hooking penalty.
Leg on leg as well. And the Canucks, down 2, face a fourth Detroit power play. Wings still looking for their first man advantage goal of the season. Have not connected on their first 12 opportunities. White manning the right point. Lidstrom's on the left. Zetterberg has the puck. His shot blocked by Bieksa. Holmstrom after the puck comes free to Maxime Lapierre, and he risks at the length of the ice. Minute 35 to go on the penalty to Henrik Sedin. And that entry broken up by Chris Higgins. Zetterberg passes back to Lidstrom. Zetterberg at center. Tried to backhand the puck in. It was knocked down by the stick of Hamhuis. Canucks can't clear. Zetterberg to the blue line. White settles the puck, lets it go. Schneider came out to challenging it away from the traffic. Made a nice save. White again. Defers to Datsuk. Cuts in front. Can't shoot it. Puck held in by White. Nicholas Lidstrom. Zetterberg one-timer, and Schneider got a piece of it and turned it over the glass. Holmstrom now pushing with Hamhuis in front.
And Kevin Bieksa comes over and talks to Holmstrom. I think this might have hit Holmstrom before Corey Schneider gets a piece of it. One-timer, Holmstrom tries to line himself up to the screen. Look at Holmstrom. He is so good at this. Look at his feet position. Ryan Kessler was the same last year in the Canucks power play. Those feet just outside the blue paint. Good position.
52 seconds to go in the Detroit power play. Henrik Sedin off for hooking. Now Hotrick gets the puck to Edler. He can't move it out past Cleary, who cuts in front with a shot. Schneider knocked it down. Filters it from behind the net, trying to bank it in. He might have. Schneider looked behind him. Fans behind the net are celebrating. The whistle goes. We got a mix-up at the side of the goal. Lapierre's into it with Cleary, I think. And this may have to have another look at this banking attempt from behind the goal.
I don't think it went. I think it got wedged in between the legs of Corey Schneider. Dan Cleary was just trying the jam drill, shoot it and then go, shoot and then go. And here it is from behind the net, and you can see Corey Schneider doesn't know where it is, but I look at his legs, and I think it's underneath his pads, still outside the crease. So you can see that right skate is still up tight to the post. I think it's between the legs and not across the goal line. We'll get a better look. There it is, squeezed between the legs. There's no way you can tell. That's no goal.
41 seconds to go on the man advantage. Bad break initially. The clearing attempt was blocked, but Canucks now bring the puck in shorthanded. Lapierre fakes the slap shot, kills some time in the corner. 25 seconds to go in Detroit's man advantage. Filppula. Cleary leaves for Filppula, back to Kronwall, and Filppula again. Franzen cuts in front, tried to send it towards the goal. A backhander stopped by Schneider. Did well to track that puck. And as you can see from the aftermath, he was dealing with a lot of traffic.
Well, Dan Cleary again, right in on top of Corey Schneider. There's Cleary, this time he's Thomas Holmstrom. Schneider knocks it out with his blocker and then is able to find it. And you can see Cleary doesn't fall on top of Corey Schneider, could have there.
22-4 are the shots in the second period in favor of Detroit. Wings win another face-off. Long shot by Eriksson doesn't get through. Penalty's over. Now Hotrick lost the puck in his feet. Picking it up is Keith Ballard. Ahead for Henrik, who's out of the penalty box, and he tips the puck in. Howard, time to play it over to Brad Stewart. Darren Helm ahead for Bertuzzi, just onside. Bertuzzi hit the side of the net. Henrik Sedin couldn't move out. Helm fell down, and Daniel Sedin has the puck, just lifts it down into the Red Wing zone. 4 minutes remaining, second period. Henrik trying to steal the puck. Bertuzzi gets it. He finds Abdelkader, who hooks it over to Brad Stewart. Stewart heads to the bench after dumping the puck in. Sammy Sallow's back. Edler gets it outside the line. Cleary had to wait. He had a teammate trapped offside, and the Wings now regroup at their own blue line. Henrik Zetterberg backhands the puck in. Edler got his right skate on. And again, the Canucks just advance it with a Hail Mary attempt. It's icing, and they'll bring the face-off into the Vancouver zone. Murph.
Guys, the 2011-2012 Canucks calendar is available now exclusively at Farm Safe stores throughout BC. This year's calendar celebrates the values of hockey: honor, courage, integrity, humility, and passion, the very heart of a Canuck. For $4.99 each, a portion of the proceeds benefits the Canucks for Kids Fund. Score one today at Farm Safe.
That's a good price for a calendar.
Art Ross winner adorning the cover. No Canuck with a point in this one. Daniel and Henrik Sedin have had points in every game so far. Howard out of his net. Going to throw it ahead himself to Holmstrom, who backhands the puck into the Vancouver zone. Hansen around for Daniel Sedin. Shoots it around for Henrik to go after. 3 minutes to go, second period. Wings leading 2-0. Nice moves in traffic. That was the youngster, Emerson, and the Wings get the puck down into the Vancouver zone. Bieksa ahead to Daniel Sedin. He deflects the puck in. Howard settles it. Stewart around for Cronwall. And Franzen takes his pass. Nice move and a pass to Filppula. Wings playing with confidence. Franzen cutting in front. Hit the crossbar. Tried to roof it. Now a shot by Stewart is held by Schneider. Wow. Johan Franzen cutting in front off the goal line. And a good chance on Schneider. Denied by the pipe. Still 2-0 Wings at Joe Louis Arena.
Attract new customers or entertain current ones. Strengthen your networking and even reward your staff. Suites still available for great games this season. 604-899-7423 to book yours today.
Is there suites here at the Joe? Yes, there is a few.
Yeah. Press box was an afterthought. Here's Evatt breaking in on the backhand, and he shoveled it wide. Datsuk moves over the Vancouver blue line. Poke check. Evatt turns back quickly. Sturm is with him. Samuelsson cutting down the right wing. Samuelsson gets the ricochet off the end boards. Backhander off the side of the net. Wings get the puck to center. Salo plays it over to Keith Ballard. That'll be icing. Oh, sorry, it's not. It's waved off. Howard comes out to play the puck. Ballard's been feisty tonight. He's mixing it up behind the play again there with Danny Cleary. Henrik Sedin has his feet kicked out from under him. Gets up to shoot the puck in.
It's not the matchup that Mike Babcock wants. Kindle and Eriksson out against the Sedin line.
Wings have the puck though, and Zetterberg's in with a pass to Franzen. In front, Zetterberg stopped by Schneider. I know he's let in 2 in this period, but when you consider the shots are 25-6 in the period.
Yes.
Minute to go in the second. 2-0 Detroit. Weiss tips the puck in. Moves in on Franzen. He plays it around. Waiting is Manny Malhotra. Puts the puck in. Weiss turns. Fires it wide. Bieksa on the right wing. Behind the net, Malhotra. Centers. Weiss took a swing at the puck. Couldn't make contact. Bieksa has room at the point. Wrist one towards the goal. Weiss tipped it wide. White picks up the puck. Ships it around. Held in by Hanhus. Lapierre from the corner. Puts the puck through the crease. Comes back to Bieksa. 15 seconds to go in the period. Higgins, power move, and the Wings get the puck and clear it off the glass and out. Canucks one last rush. Hodgson shoots off the arm of Howard, and I don't think it'll count.
It's not gonna count either.
I don't think it got in time.
And you can see Jimmy Howard's looking up. The blue light is on behind him, but time's running out. Hodgson takes a shot. It's off the shoulder of Howard. Oh man, is that close? But obviously not in time.
Missed it by that much. Alain Vigneault and his team that close to being within one. They'll take a look at it, obviously, in Toronto and confirm what we just saw. But Cody Hodgson, by maybe a couple of tenths of a second, denied the first Vancouver goal of the night.
And here we'll take another look at it. As you were saying, 0.2 of a second or 1/10 of a second? 1.5 tenths.
It was close. We'll keep it here until it's confirmed. Two captains awaiting the answer. Of course, every team has a video guy.
After further review, the time had expired. It's no goal.
Confirming what the Canucks feared. It's 2-0 Detroit after 2.
The second period, well, lasted all of 5 minutes. Then the Wings took over and scored a couple of goals to take the lead. Second period scoring summary brought to you by Panago. Before, during, or after the game, it's got to be Panago. Nothing in the first. Canucks outshot the Wings 12-9. But in the second, Detroit doing most of the shooting and all the scoring. Abdelkader's first, and then Filppula with his first as well. Milestone goal last night for Daniel Sedin as he is jumping up the Canucks all-time goal scoring list. Tony Tanney was tied with him for 5th all-time until last night. He had 250. Daniel taking over, scores his 251st, and fellas, next up, the Steamer.
Pavel Bure and then Stan Smeal, and you would imagine that would be in short order, John, the way Daniel Sedin scores.
Tony was one of the best tip-in guys I ever played with. Boy, he had that good hand-eye.
Sedin's on to start the third. Canucks down 2-0. Vancouver numbers moving in. Henrik with a shot. Big rebound taken away by Cleary. Henrik tried to center for Burrows. That was blocked, and White clears the zone. You have to go back to 1998 to find the last time the Wings had a goalie post a shutout against Vancouver. Chris Osgood, Jimmy Howard. 2/3 of the way there.
You're going whammy in this one early.
You know I don't believe in these
I
things,
know you
Scott.
don't.
Chance from the side. Centering pass from Hansen intended for Higgins, didn't work. Hansen comes back across for Higgins, broken up. Filppula dumps the puck in, and Dan Hanhus goes back. He's bodied in the corner. Hanhus tries again. Filppula's on it. Wings hold the puck in. It's thrown on goal. Knocked down by Schneider. Hudler. Around for Johan Franzen. Couldn't take that one cleanly, and Hanhus takes the puck away for Vancouver with a pass to Hodgson. He put Kevin Bieksa in a tough spot, but Bieksa able to recover and dump the puck ahead. Minute and a half into the third. And a penalty coming up for that hit by, is that Samuelson? Michael Samuelson hit Brad Stewart behind the Detroit goal. Delayed penalty, and as Ebbett gets the puck, the whistle blows, and Samuelson will head to the penalty box a minute 46 into the third.
Michael Samuelson doesn't like the call. This is another one of those where the guy's numbers, he spins, Stewart spins, and Michael Samuelson's there. And that's a tough call. There's no follow through, no right through, no high hit, no high stick.
5th power play for Detroit. Wings 0 for 4 on the night, and 0 for 13 on the young season. Lapierre, and now Hocha up front on the penalty kill. Edler and Salo, the defenseman, as Datsuk carries it. Dishes over to Holmstrom. His pass behind the net picked off by Sammy Salo, who's able to chip the puck forward. Lapierre missed it. White to Zetterberg on the backhand. He lifted it wide of the goal. Salo wins the battle for the puck, gets it around to Manny Malhotra. He can't clear past Nicholas Lidstrom. Zetterberg at the left point. Puts one in front. Datsuk cuts wide, centers. Knocked away by Malhotra, and then Lidstrom fanned on a shot attempt. Malhotra is able to get the puck down the ice. Howard cuts it off before the goal line. Now banks the puck free. And the Wings start out with a pass to Yuri Hudler. Minute to go on the Samuelsson penalty. Franzen with a shot blocked. That hit Hamhuis in front, and it stung. He's slow to get to the bench. Doubled over now as he heads off. Val Filppula for Johan Franzen. Cleary follows up. Feeds the blue line. Nicholas Kronwall dishes off. Filppula to the side of the net. Franzen has the puck. Blue line feed. Kronwall with a shot. That one fluttered wide of the goal. 25 seconds left in the power play for Detroit. Wings trying to build on a 2-0 lead. Centering pass intercepted by Higgins, and he clears the puck down the ice. Dozen seconds is what's left in the Samuelsson penalty. Hudler hammers the puck in from center. Franzen first man onto it. Eriksson down for Franzen, trying to get away from Edler. He does, cuts in front. Abdelkader trying to take it off his skate, and then he backhanded one wide. Samuelsson's out of the box. The Wings are 0 for 5 on the power play, but still leading 2-0. And the puck is sent down into Detroit territory.
Boy, the one area of their game that hasn't looked good has been the power play. Another disorganized 2 minutes.
Didn't get a shot. Edler for Samuelsson. He didn't read that ricochet very well. And the Wings retake possession. Todd Bertuzzi flips one forward. Knocked down by Salo. It's a hand pass, which draws a whistle in the neutral zone.
Well, Dan Hamhuis gets hit with a quick shot. Mike Bernstein came over right away. It looks like he's going to be all right. He gets turned a little sideways, and you can see, I don't know whether inside of the leg. A stinger. And you can see Mike Bernstein come down, and it looks like he's going to be okay, sitting beside his partner, Kevin Bieksa.
Salo stays out with Ballard. And Salo hooks the puck forward to Cody Hodgson, who has speed through center, in on the right wing. Slap shot blocked. Got another shot away, and that one went through the crease and out the other side. Puck centered, and Higgins tipped it out of play. A couple of good chances there. Hodgson on his second attempt, and then Chris Higgins on the doorstep.
Cody Hodgson, and remember at the end of the second period, beaten by the buzzer, has the same kind of shot here. Doesn't take it, and then waited and gets his own rebound, shoots it wide. I thought he should have teed that one up when he had it at the top of the circles. He blew that one by Jimmy Howard at the end of the second period. Good position for a shot and a rebound there. Or a shot and a goal.
Even better. Canucks have been good at scoring in third period so far this year. A trade at which they were the best last season in the NHL. They get an icing call here as Edler goes back. And on the whistle, we'll check in again with Murph.
John, we'd like to remind people to shop and swipe your club card at Safeway today and watch future Sportsnet Pacific telecasts, and you could win a 52-inch Sharp Acros TV with Quadron technology. Shop and swipe your card at Safeway today, and you could be our next lucky winner.
Talk about the comebacks in the third period. The Canucks have outshot their opponents 42-18 in the third period. Part of that is trailing going into the third.
Energy could be an issue.
Yes.
Third game in 4 nights, and as we mentioned, Detroit hasn't played since Saturday.
Back-to-back games.
Datsuk chips the puck forward. Cleary to Datsuk. Centering pass comes back to him, and then he was checked by Higgins after trying to set up Zetterberg. Hamhuis is back out there and makes a nice pass to Hodgson. Canucks throw the puck to center. Bieksa couldn't handle it. Wings turn it the other way, but Bieksa intercepts. Canucks 3-on-2. Bieksa puts one on goal, hoping for a rebound attempt for Samuelsson. But the puck was out of his reach. Canucks hold it in. Michael Samuelsson leaves for Andrew Ebbett. Wrist shot blocked. Sturm couldn't come up with a rebound. Hudler plays the puck down into Vancouver territory. Ebbett with a quick pivot in the corner, but then he bobbled the puck. Ballard's there to help him out, around for Kevin Bieksa. Eriksson at the blue line, checked by Samuelsson, who forces the puck to center. Filppula plays it ahead, and Franzen's in on the left wing. Centering feed, Eriksson's one-timer stop, rebound, Filppula blasted it wide. Just stepped into it and missed the net. Ballard with a rush into the Detroit zone and a weak shot steered to the corner by Howard. Johan Franzen comes back in his own zone. Battling Henriksen, puck comes free to Eriksson. Nearing the 7-minute mark, third period, 2-0 Detroit. Is it further whammy to point out they had a shutout in their last outing? That was Ty Conklin.
Yes.
Puck dumped behind the Detroit goal. Chris Tanev's in deep. Burrows from behind the net. Puts the puck in front, just out of the reach of Henriksen. Darren Helm passes to the side, and Lidstrom fires ahead to Bertuzzi. Back for Ian White, and ahead to Abdelkader, deflects the puck in. Salo ahead to Malhotra. Now Maxime Lapierre. Stewart had him lined up. Lapierre slowed up as he played the puck in. Puck comes to him, and he couldn't make a play on it. Wings break back. Emerson passes to the side, now gets a return feed behind the net. Corey Emerton battling Sammy Salo. Puck comes to the line to Kronwall, in deep for Holmstrom. He centers, and nobody there to get a shot away. Drew Miller tried to put the puck in front. Dale Weiss picks it up. And Weiss gently plays the puck down into Red Wing territory. Kronwall goes back to collect. 8 minutes into the third, a fast-moving period. Too fast for the Canucks, who are still down by 2. Holmstrom sends the puck to Miller. He chips it forward. Nice pass to Datsuk, who lets go with a shot off the target. Kevin Bieksa goes back for the puck. Throws it to the near side. Wings try to take advantage, but Bieksa recovers to get the puck to Hamhuis. Cleary holds it in at the line. Datsuk puts it in front, and Bieksa was able to check Zetterberg. Hamhuis, without his stick, trying to defend, steps into a man to free up some space for Bieksa, who makes a play to Cody Hodgson, and he flips the puck into the Red Wing zone. Chris Higgins bowled over. 9 minutes gone in the third as Zetterberg carries to the Vancouver blue line. Hip check by Ballard. There'll be a penalty. I guess they'll deem he went low. Keith Ballard, patented part of his repertoire, but he's going to get penalized for this one. And when we come back, the Wings will be on the power play as Zetterberg went head over heels.
And the chance to meet a player and present him with the Mike's Cup at the end of the season, plus other great prizes. Vote now using the Canucks mobile app or Canucks.com/Mike's 3 stars.
Now here's the hip check. Keith Ballard's down. That's a hip check. Now they called it tripping. I don't know about that, John. Now, yeah, and you can see Keith Ballard. You're not allowed to hip check anymore. That's a funny one.
Wes McCauley made the call. I'm guessing Papa John would have deemed it a good hit. It's a shot from the line to change direction. Schneider to make a rebound save off Dan Cleary, and the Canucks get the puck out to center. 6th power play for Detroit. As we near the halfway mark of the third period, Franzen working to hold the puck in, dumps it around for Val Filppula. Valtteri Filppula into the corner. Edler there battling Cleary. Edler with a nice move to get away from a couple of Wings. Puck is sent ahead, and Lapierre gets it out to neutral ice. Wings send it up quickly as the Canucks change their forwards. Hoodler's in. Filppula. Other side, Franzen. Holmstrom goes to the front. Lidstrom with Holmstrom screaming.
Screaming and screaming.
He'll be screaming if they score, but it won't happen on this sequence. Although Burrows turned the puck over. Holmstrom is offside, so he tags up, and now the puck is sent down by Salo. 45 seconds to go on the Ballard penalty. Zetterberg dumps the puck in on the backhand. Holmstrom sends it to the far side. Hansen there was trying to get loose and following up his hand use to get the puck down. .25 seconds to go on the penalty to Keith Ballard. Pavel Datsyuk dumps the puck around for Zetterberg. Pass to the blue line was blocked. Higgins got in front of it. Lidstrom with a drive. Schneider took it up high, and golfing the puck down the ice is Dan Hamhuis. Here comes Ballard back on, so the Wings now 0 for 6 on the power play. They've had 6, the Canucks have had 3. Vancouver would dearly love one right about now. In a game it trails 2-0. Todd Bertuzzi protecting the puck. Darren Helm from the corner. Blue line feed and a slap shot by Stewart. Rebound knocked away by Henrik Sedin, but the puck taken away by Helm. Henrik another chance to move it. Tanev's there as well, and he's hit by Bertuzzi.
And Bertuzzi's going to get a penalty for this one.
The referee at center made the call. The referee right in front of it, Dan O'Halloran, didn't. But the power play the Canucks waiting for, a boarding call against Todd Bertuzzi.
We talked about Michael Samuelson's boarding penalty at 1:46. Here's Todd Bertuzzi. And to me, that's a real borderline call. And maybe it is one of those. He called Michael Samuelson against the other team.
And the Ballard one.
So this is kind of a makeup call.
Chance for the Canucks on the power play to make this game very interesting. There's 8:15 to go in the third. And looking to get on the board and cut the deficit in half.
Nicholas Cronwall and Alex Burrows having words after that face-off.
Samuelson lined up over the left shoulder of Henrik Sedin. Henrik moves him a little further left. And Samuelson able to get the puck back to Edler. Another broken stick for Alex Edler. This has to be looked into.
Yes.
3 tonight. What did you say, 2 in Columbus?
2 in Columbus. Edler gives this one a little lean as he comes back into the play.
Samuelson to the Detroit line. Tried to chip the puck over. Broken up, and Helm clears the puck. 1.5 minutes to go on the Bertuzzi penalty. Edler leaves for Henrik Sedin onto the right wing. Samuelson and now Burrows. He's checked. And the puck is shot down the ice by Miller. Canucks will change him up with 1:10 to go on the man advantage. Andrew Ebbett comes out with Cody Hodgson and Chris Higgins. Puck is wristed in. Wings pick it up, throw it past Salo and all the way down the ice, and the Canucks
have to go all the way back. This is a rink like Philadelphia that has stanchions between the glass. There's not very many, so when you shoot it in, you might as well shoot it in high off the glass.
That one low and into the corner. Wings send the puck to the blue line. Salo holds it onside over to Kevin Bieksa. Down for Ebbett behind the net. Hodgson takes the puck to the corner, keeps working for it. Helm comes back to take it away, and here comes Darren Helm to center. Moving in on Salo. Cuts wide with a wrist shot. That missed the net. Puck ricochets to center where the Wings are waiting, and they'll drive it back in. Nothing doing on this power play with under 10 seconds remaining in it. And it looks like Detroit will stay in its 2-goal lead as the Canucks move back in. Here's a chance, though. Daniel Sedin centers. Burrows hit the crossbar. Wide open net, and it stayed out. Bertuzzi's back on the ice, and he's after the puck in the Vancouver zone. That net could not have been more gaping. And Burrows got everything on the shot and missed by mere inches. Marco Sturm is in with a shot wide of the goal. Alex Edler throws one towards the front. Cronwall tried to send it up quickly to Spring Cleary. He was held in briefly, but Zetterberg brings the puck to neutral ice. Cleary at the left point. Schneider made that save. Zetterberg tried to stuff the puck in off the pads. Edit comes up with it, gets it out to center. Johan Franzen tips the puck behind the Vancouver goal. Sammy Salo back to pick it up. Pardon me, Tanev. Ahead to Samuelson into the middle. Ebbett. Pass for Sturm, and he's easily checked off the puck by Filppula. Five minutes left, third period. 2-0 Detroit. And the Wings offside as Kindle's initial dump in was blocked. Canucks are down a pair, but oh, how close were they to getting within one. Alex Burrows off the pipe. Joe Louis Arena in Detroit. Third of a 4-game road trip for the Vancouver Canucks, and unable to produce a goal yet. Alex Burrows, the latest chance.
That doesn't count as a shot. What a great chance it was, but the shots are 4-3. And when you're trailing 2-0, it's hard to make that comeback if you're not throwing the shots at the net.
Under 5 minutes left. Filppula plays the puck to the Vancouver line, swatted away by Bieksa, but following up his friends, and then Schneider comes out to leave the puck for Bieksa.
What the Canucks have in the third period last night when they come back? 17. I think it was 17.
17-7 in the third. Cronwall content to take his time. Now fires the puck forward. Salo cuts it off. Puts it into the middle. Cronwall intercepts. Edler chips the puck to Burrows and back to Sammy Salo. Daniel Sedin lets it go through to Henrik. Tried to center for Burrows. Henrik gets the puck back. Pass for Daniel. Tipped away. Salo holds the puck onside. Henrik after it in the corner. Behind the net for Daniel Sedin. Again to Henrik. And for Daniel once more. Datsuk is there. Daniel steps into him. Datsuk comes away with a puck, beats a couple of checks, and backhands it out to center. Quick up to Burrows. Tried to go rink wide. That was broken up. Zetterberg the other way. Stood up by Edler. And Malhotra comes up with the puck. Manny Malhotra flips it in from center. Lapierre first man in. He and Eriksson fight for it. Darren Helm swoops back and skates the puck ahead. Abdelkader moves in on Ballard. Tanev, checked by Helm. That looked like interference. Vancouver bench thought so. Malhotra ahead to Ballard. Under 3 minutes to go as Howard handles that long shoot in and hangs on for the whistle. Dan Murphy.
Guys, the Subway play of the game is brought to you by Subway. Think fresh, eat fresh. 1-0 Wings, second period. They're on the rush again. Franzen and Hudler and Filppula teaming up for Filppula's first of the season. Nice passing. Shot ripped over the glove of Corey Schneider, giving the Wings a 2-0 lead.
Wings started playing with some swagger there halfway through the second period. Throwing the puck around confidently. Bieksa throws that one towards the goal. Henrik Sedin after the puck along the boards, down for Daniel. Burrows at the side. Datsuk's on him. Passes the puck to the other side. Bieksa was in deep. And he chops the puck behind the net to Burrows. Pass in front, blocked. Lidstrom got in front of it. Burrows able to get the puck back to Bieksa. Canucks pull the goalie with 2:20 to go. And the puck escapes the zone and goes down into Vancouver territory. 6 attackers for the Canucks, down a pair. And the Wings have an open net to shoot at.
That's going to be icing.
So Han Hughes will go back and get the whistle. And the Wings won't be able to finish their change. Our game review is brought to you by Intact Insurance. You're back.
Jimmy Howard was very good in the first period. The Canucks dominated the faceoff circles 15-5, controlled the game. Howard was the reason that the Red Wings were in it. In the second period, as you said, the Red Wings playing with that swagger, and the power play for both teams has not been very good. I think the Canucks will probably call a timeout here and let Henrik and Daniel Sedin get a little rest.
I think Detroit called it after the icing, but the Canucks will take the extra rest.
Detroit, there you go. See, now if I'm even after the icing, because the Sedin line was just on the ice, I would have let it go, because then Alain Vigneault would have had to change that line, and even just for 20 or 30 seconds.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah, you're buying it. You're buying it.
Let's have a look at Pavel Datsyuk's night. He's always fun to watch, that's for sure.
It was Pavel Datsyuk bobblehead night here at the Joe, and there he is bobbling his head into the corner and setting things up. He is so good, not only offensively but defensively. They're picking off the pass, creating a chance, and on Chris Higgins, taking the man, coming back in, and the panel was talking about how veteran defensemen can come in and play for the Detroit Red Wings because their forwards come back and play so well defensively.
Wings win the face-off in their own zone and get the puck down. Another icing. And a minute 56 remaining now. Canucks down a pair with the net empty. Manny Malhotra is going to come out and take this draw. He doesn't take a ton in the offensive zone.
Well, after 2 periods, Manny Malhotra was 10 out of 12, and you can see why that low stance, and when look at him take the shoulder and take the centerman out.
Able to get the puck back to the point on that one. The shot didn't get through, and the Wings are able to get the puck down. Icing waved off as Henrik Sedin goes back for the puck. Minute 40 remaining. Henrik going to try one off the backboards. Actually put it on goal. Howard steered it to the side. Burrows sends the puck around for Henrik. Henrik in deep. Daniel had the puck bounce off his stick. Now it's into the corner again. Henrik Sedin is there. Daniel. Puck cleared ahead. Salo gets it over to Edler. Wrist one blocked by Miller. Another shot handled by Howard, who juggled the puck and couldn't grab it. Daniel Sedin to the right wing corner to Henrik. Henrik with room. Back to Salo. Edler towards the net. Canucks working to hold the puck in. Salo pokes it into the corner. Final minute. Stewart without his stick. Canucks with 6 attackers. Edler, quick shot, missed the net. Henrik centers the puck. Zetterberg intercepts and he flips it out. 45 seconds remaining. Edler ahead for Samuelson, broken up. Franzen to Cleary towards the net and checked by Bieksa, allowing Edler to take the puck. And now we have a whistle for too many men against somebody.
I think it's going to be the Canucks again.
And what was already an incredible long shot is now pretty much snuffed out completely, as Corey Schneider will have to come back in with 37 seconds left.
Well, here's the Canucks with the goaltender out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're allowed 6.
You're allowed 6. There's 6. Now there's 7. Yes, you can just see the legs of the 7th skater.
Wings with a final minute power play. Shot goes wide off the stick of White. Lidstrom at the line. Down to Filppula. White. Slap shot. Block. Lidstrom to Filppula. And yes, the Wings are pressing here. They want to get that bagel done with on the season. Cleary in front. Couldn't stuff that one home. 10 seconds left. And the puck is chopped out by Lapierre, which will effectively end this hockey game. But the Wings are riding consecutive shutout wins now as Jimmy Howard stops all 25 thrown his way. Got helped out by a crossbar in the third. And Filppula, after Abdelkader had opened the scoring. The 2 Wings able to beat Corey Schneider, who was very good for Vancouver, but not good enough in a 2-0 defeat.
Oh, the Canucks look tired, especially in the second period. 3 games in 4 nights, and the Detroit Red Wings 5 days off in between games. After Ottawa and Colorado, 2 relatively easy games, they wanted to play well, and they looked at this as a measuring stick. A good Vancouver team comes in, and they throw the bagel at them with Jimmy Howard doing the job in the first period.
Canucks opened the 4-game road trip with a victory in Columbus. But it's consecutive losses, first in Philadelphia, now in Detroit. They'll wrap it up in Edmonton. The final from Joe Louis Arena. The Wings 2 and the Canucks nothing.
PlayNow.com Canucks hockey on Sportsnet. Brought to you by PlayNow.com, BC's online casino. And by Subway. Great dinner time deals after 5 p.m. Think fresh, eat fresh.